Howdy folks, back for another live stream here. Lazy Sunday evening, decided to take part in a few daily races on the sim grid. So coming up we've got, I'm not too sure about the 10 o'clock Misano, but yeah, we might stick around for it. I mean, there's 16 in the lobby currently, so it's not so bad. I mean, 2 minutes until this first one and we've got a full lobby, I'm pretty sure. Either that 29 out of 30. But this should be a good one. I've just had a copious amount of pizza, feeling not so fantastic, but looking forward to these races. I haven't really sim raced that much over the last few days, decided to give it a little bit of a break. I think that's always a good thing, but excited to get back and well, hopefully have a few good races. I mean, let me just check the stream here real quickly. As I don't have a second monitor, I have my computer awkwardly positioned to my left here for any chat that comes through. I also just installed a widget on the stream software, but I'm not quite sure if it's working yet, so we'll see. Getting things going slowly. I mean, not putting too much effort into it currently, which is a good thing. I don't want to be overthinking these things. But yeah, I'll keep this open up beside me in case anyone wants to chat. I might not be that quick to reply, but hey ho. Alright, what have we got here? We've got Misano Night Race here now first. So let's hop into Assetto Corsa Competizione, go to multiplayer and try log into this server. So if you haven't used the sim grid yet, personally, highly recommend it. I mean, I've always had such great races in it. I mean, the majority of the times, there's always going to be one or two dodgy enough races, but the majority of times it's great. Really good experience. Get nice close racing most of the time. Still get a few odd ones in there. Oh, I don't know why I pressed back there. But overall, very good. I think I want to try the Ferrari at Misano this time. I had a race in the Ferrari a couple of weeks ago there, the 488 GT3. Got on quite good. I don't usually use the Ferrari, but I actually purchased a few Coach Dave setups. I want to give them a go and see what they're like. That in itself being dodgy enough, because I mean, any setups are going to take time to get used to, which I have not done. So could go one or two ways. Could be a bad thing, could be a good thing. But we'll see. Misano is genuinely a track that I enjoy, or generally a track that I, tend to enjoy. And I'm okay at it. Definitely not my fastest track, but I'm okay at it. But we'll see here. Let's load up this setup here. See where we're at. So, very low in temperature, only 15 degrees, so I'm going to have to do something with the PSIs. Actually see if I have my setups loaded up into Assetto Corsa here. So I have them here. Let's just pick race to actually... yeah, let's just go with a race setup. So far, my experience with the Coach Dave setups been pretty good. All right, let's get out on track here. Ah, shit. I keep thinking that the end of that bit of the pit lane is the end of the pit lane. So I gotta watch that. Getting excited there.
It exit is clear.
So let's see if we can make sense of this setup.
The brakes are cold, be careful.
So the SimGrid daily race is actually pretty quiet today for a Sunday, surprisingly. I mean, it's generally busier. I think that's just because Paul Ricard was on the menu today, and for some reason just no one ever goes for that. I mean, it's certainly not my favourite track, but I actually quite like racing at Paul Ricard. It's an interesting one. It's not the conventionally popular track, but I think in its own way it's pretty good. Oh, too wide there, Al. Too wide. I tend to take a much tighter line through that section. Just wasn't paying attention there.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Stay off there, Al. Alright, let's try put in a flyer here.
Veto.
Oh, the back ends is a bit loose. Tires are definitely not up to temperature yet either.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, all clear.
Yeah, this ain't going to be a world record lap. But let's try push here. Has to be one of my favourite tracks, Misano.
Fastest lap for Kish, 134.43.
That's a good lap, 134. Ah, messed that up again.
Sector 1.
Let this boyo through.
Okay, Alan, you need to watch the track limits.
I heard you, Jim.
Sector 1 is clear.
We'll get another flyer in. Need to do something with these PSIs as well, though. They're all over the place.
E14. Brake temperatures look good. Checker flags out. 14th. Yellow flag.
Far left, clear left.
Incident clear. Green flag. Sector 2 is clear.
Alright, feeling better this lap. Still way off on PSIs.
Sector 3 is yellow.
It was dodgy.
Sector 3 is clear.
What are you doing, buddy?
Left side.
Ah, good man.
Clear left.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Ah, still too wide there. Need to sort that turn out. Alright. Alright. So we didn't get much information on the setup there. A little bit squirrely. We definitely need to sort out those tires though. I think they could have all went up. Ah, don't know why I'm changing that. Need to change setup. I'm going into quali setup. Let's try quali setup 1. This I don't understand. As standard, it comes with 2 liters. I don't understand the quali setup fuel amount. Obviously, it takes 2.49 to complete a lap. So I'll put in 24 and I'll just stay out, put a few laps in. Actually, let's drop that a little bit. So I'm trying to just, well, I'm completely guesstimating with the PSIs here. All I know is that they have to come up and a lot more than what they currently are at. So I've just put between 14 and 16 clicks on each. I don't know what this dude's at. Okay. And we'll see after that. I mean, we could still go out and they could be absolutely abysmal. But we'll give it 1 or 2 laps. Give them a chance to heat up. See where we're at after that. Can't be any worse than what we were the last time. They were about 10 clicks off each. I actually think they're still probably going to be a little bit too low. Taking our time here. No one ahead of us. Got plenty of time behind us. So it was better. Wow. Car's a little bit lively.
The leader's just done it. 135.16.
Jesus.
Sector 1 time is good.
A dodgy exit there, but other than that, felt pretty okay during the first sector.
The leader has just done a 134.91.
Tire temps are looking better, but still a few clicks off on each. I'll get this lap done and head back into the garage then. Ah, shite. That's not good. What would we have got? Oh, 135.9. Not the best, but not a bad lap. So we know we have some pace. Let's
5 minutes to go.
let's get
5
back to the
minutes
pits.
left.
Should get one flying lap in, but these tires need to come up. Okay.
Fastest lap for Kish, 134.13.
Aiming for top 10. I think that's possible. See what traffic is like when we get out here.
Green flag, all clear. There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors. Blue flag.
A little busier on the track now. Be expected, I suppose. We'll let these boyos through when they come up. Won't be holding anyone up.
Great temperatures look
So we might have time for 2 flyers. I don't think our tires are going to be anywhere where we need them to be by the end of this lap, so could be a good thing.
The leader has just done 1:34.08. New fastest lap for Kish, 1:33.78. Cold tyres all round.
I want to give me a bit of space.
Sector 1.
2 seconds should be enough.
P23.
So not bad so far. Only worried though. Catching Mr. Y here faster than I would have wanted. Wonder if he'll be a good chap and let me by.
The leader has just done a 1:33.77.
It doesn't look like he's on a flyer. He's weaving about.
The right side tyres are cold.
Good man, Mr. White. Fucking legend.
Sector 1 is yellow.
Need all the help I can get on this lap.
Green flag sector 1. Okay, Alan. 10
Ah, man. I did it again.
track limits still in line
Unbelievable.
this lap. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
What a waste.
Green flag, you're clear. P24. We're
Note
running
to
on
self.
mediums, mate. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
Watch that last bloody turn. Such an easy one to run out on.
Yellow flag. You're clear. Incident clear. Sector 1 is 0.37 off the pace.
We've got 22 seconds, so yeah, this is going to be the last lap, so. Ah, that was shit. That was really shit. I still think we can get a 35. Get into the top 10, hopefully.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Alright, last turn. Just fucking watch it.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
That's better.
Yellow flag.
Okay. Not really where we thought or wanted to end up, but so be it. 14th out of 27. Can't complain about that. Mid-pack always makes for a pretty interesting race. If you can survive the first corner, or in this case the first chicane. Always gets a little bit crammed. A little bit of a pinch point on this track. I'll tell you what I want to do. Let's get my fuel calculator up. The SimGrid actually have a really good fuel calculator as well. Some are more accurate than others, but I tend to take the calculation and put 1 or 2 extra laps in. I can't justify the stress of calculating the fuel exactly as well as everything else. So I always go over. At least then I can just relax and there's one less thing I have to think about. Nothing worse than getting to the last lap of a race and running out of fuel halfway through the last lap. That's happened to me plenty of times. We'll say average lap time 136 when we're fueled up. Fuel per lap. So 2.49. My tires were still cold there. So we'll race 1. 2.49 per lap. So recommended fuel of 43 litres. I'm going to bring it up to 49. Just have a little bit extra in there. Now these tires, these boyos, need to sort these out. Mm, 15 degrees. I don't know. I'm just going to bring them up. Not a fucking clue, but let's just see. They're not going to heat up that much. I mean, being 15 degrees. Track temp 15 degrees. Well, I say that now and we'll wait until we get into the race. See what they are then. Alright, first race of the night.
25 minutes. Get ready.
One or two familiar names in here. Especially Harte. Tend to always race with this dude. In 14 in the Porsche just ahead. Good racer. Funnily enough, there's a GT3 driver called Harte as well. Confidence it's not the same guy.
Green, let's go, let's go.
Car right. Hold your line.
An okay start. And try to keep it clean.
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Car left.
You gotta watch for people just dive bombing up the inside there.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
Gotta give Engelhard a bit of space there.
Still there. Clear left.
Too busy looking where Hansen was behind. Thought he was dive bombing up the inside. But a few places made, I think. Up to 13th.
Left side.
Leaves the door open. I'm gonna come in. Little love tap there, but nothing will fall out over.
V12.
That's a typical dive bomb up that corner. The door closes so fast there. That Ferrari coming up the inside of the Bentley there is just I mean, everyone tries that corner, but that door closes so quickly. There's so many people that spin there through no fault of their own. It's just a car on the inside just sticking their nose in where it doesn't necessarily belong. Getting their elbows out. I don't want to be really involved in this. I'll let those boys ahead.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Again, just taking advantage. He wants to be dumb and try to defend his line like that. He's got to expect me to come up.
Right side. Clear right.
Ferrari man put a lot of trust in me there because
Hold
I'm
your
going to
line.
cross the line like that. Is
Hold your line. Hold your line.
getting messy here. No. He spun me,
Clear right.
then he spun me back around the correct way, so I don't know whether to be angry or what to think of that, but I'm just happy I didn't end up facing the wrong way because there was a lot of time then. A little bit of work to do now. Try to get back up to where we were. I see something happening between this Bentley and the Ferrari though. They're not exactly playing nice.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 0.9.
Oy, oy, oy. To get off the gas there.
Still there.
Incident in sector 2, second.
Still there. Clear right.
We think that tops has gone off. B13. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
Thanks, Englehart.
Flag sector 2.
Little bump, let me know he's there. I'm sure he didn't mean it.
Yellow flag. Stay sharp.
This dude in front, he's
Clear. Green flag.
braking is so inconsistent. I never really know what he's going to be doing, so losing so much time behind this guy. I really don't want to be going too wide down here with him either. I'm just going to sit in behind him here. Let him outbrake himself, hopefully.
Left side.
Good on him, good on him.
Clear left.
Seen me coming up the inside.
Nice front now.
You had to force a move, but I mean, it was clean. Oof. Good racing.
The yellow.
So Englehart behind is through as well. I'm very much expecting him to follow us up. I don't really want to be battling with him though. It was a shit exit. So 3.5 to 10th.
Just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Got to try close that gap. Got to kind of forget about Engelhardt behind us here. He's going to do what he does.
That's a new fastest lap for Kish, 1:33.92.
Late on the brakes there, Al. Ah, shit. Back at this Ferrari is a little bit crazy at times.
On your right. Still there, stay right.
Neil's very much doing the undercut here.
Hold your line.
Can't really do anything like that. He forces me into a position.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Lost to the Ferrari as well. Ferrari bullying his way up there.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Engelhardt is smarter than that. He knows when to back out. I mean, one of us had to. If he didn't, I would have. There's no point going too wide into that braking zone because more often than not, it's going to end your race. Even with someone like Niles, who I'm used to racing. But we've lost big time there to 10th and above. Those boys are gone off into the distance, looking delighted with themselves as we start battling.
15 minutes left.
I suppose anything can happen. There's a good bit of time left. Niles nearly took her ass off there. He broke himself a little bit.
The gap in front is now 1.2 seconds.
We should have more pace than this. Just need to get our shit together. Something must have happened to Engelhardt behind. He's after dropping back 2 places.
The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds. The leader's just done it, 1:33.54.
Lap times are still coming down. Not lapping faster than the dude ahead though. He's down into the 134s. Jesus. That's why that's track 1 and 1 for us, I'm sure. No time gained. So, that's only a good thing. I'm now beginning to think I should have turned the aircon on before I started here. Fuck me, it's hot enough in these rooms.
Okay, Alan, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine.
I'm an Irishman, we're used to cold, but in the middle of Spain you don't really get that during the summer. I think 11th is, bar something big happens up above. Even 11th now is getting out of reach. We'll see, we'll see. Keep pushing. I think Plot's behind has a little bit of pace as well. He's been catching us. May need to do a bit of defending soon. Especially if I'm making turns like that. Especially if I'm making turns like that. Fuck it. Stick to the inside here, keep defensive.
Car right. Hold your line. Play right.
The gap in front has increased to 2.4 seconds.
Park it on the inside, he can't really go anywhere.
Hold your nerve, make them do the work. To go, that's 10 minutes left.
Don't fancy trying to hold this guy behind me for 10 minutes. Well, we left him the space that time. Don't think he trusted us enough to take it. Either ways. We'll keep our position. Thank you very much. Dodgy. Pressure loss right rear.
What's your best lap in the session?
I've been trying to get into the 134s here for a while now. That lap was almost in. Dodgy enough lap too. Yeah, my tire temps are all over the place.
The gap in front is now 2.2 seconds.
I haven't been really paying attention to the gap in front. I don't know if I've closed it or what. I think it was 2.4. A couple of hundredths gained by the looks of it. I mean, we put in a decent enough lap last time.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 0.47. V12. Tire temperatures are good.
You sure, Jim? Whose fucking tires are you looking at? 'Cause I look at them and they're fucking everywhere.
fuel.
Need to stop going out so wide there. Killing me on the straight.
Sides are cold.
Only Jim. Second ago you said the tyres were good. Fucking worst race engineer. Doesn't know what information to feed me. I think it's damage limitation now. Gotta hold on to our 12th. Bentley behind seems to have moments where he catches and then I don't know whether it's just through inconsistency or what, he just seems to drop back. Oh, he's got a drive through. Oh well, that sorts that anyway. Obviously been getting a bit happy with the track limits.
You've just done a 135.26.
Surely take that first complex a lot quicker. Tell you what, there's a few fast boyos in here. We haven't exactly been slacking. I mean,
Alright, Alan, come on, stay focused.
135s, low 135s isn't exactly bad.
5 minutes.
And we're up in 12th.
9 seconds.
We had a little bit of a mishap with the McLaren earlier, almost spinning, but doesn't explain that much of a gap to the top 10. They're obviously just in a different league.
The gap behind is now 2.3.
Fucking Engelhart behind again. You know he's going to be pushing this time. He's probably not as going to be as forgiving. Another thing I like about the sim grid, racing with pretty much the same people most of the time. I mean, you'll get to recognize the names. Awesome, good man. Dude ahead has a drive through as well.
B12.
Maybe that's why everyone's faster than me. I'm the only one staying in the fucking track limits, by the looks of it. And plus they're probably just better than me, but anyway. It's funny actually, I haven't got one track warning yet. Usually I get quite a few on this track. Quite easy to run wide. So if he doesn't take the penalty, I think he gets 30 seconds penalty, something like that. So we're guaranteed 11th if we can stick in our position here now. At this stage I need to take all I can get. I think I signed up for the race after this as well. I think it was 10 o'clock. Have a quick look at the sim grid once the race is over. I think I might want to look at the replay actually. That little incident with the McLaren.
Time to dropping off. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Still no time gained. No official penalty. There's track warning number 1. Not surprised on that one. One more lap. Take her home in 11th. Well, 12th, and then a penalty for our boyo ahead. Yeah, he's gone in for the penalty.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Thanks, Jim. Tells me as we're on the last lap. What did I add? I added in 6 extra liters. Yeah, so I would have been about 4 liters over, regardless. Not the best turn. But yeah, some good racing during that. I mean, certainly wasn't a bad race. A bit helpless there towards the end, but couldn't really do anything about that. Too big of a gap in front. All in all, pretty successful sim grid race. So let's try take a look actually at that replay. A little touch from behind with that McLaren. So where were we? Got a little bit congested, not digested. So I'm pretty sure it was around here. We have the McLaren just behind us here. We're in the Rinaldi Ferrari. Could have actually been the next lap. They look a little bit far away currently. Yeah, I think it's the next lap. Yeah, here. Just the tiniest of taps. Well, obviously enough to just send me spinning. Yeah, unfortunate. I mean, it happens. Gonna cut off now in a minute because we're still in the lobby. But yeah, as I said, at least we didn't get spun around. That would have been the worst thing for our race. But an 11th place finish, not bad, not bad. Finished ahead of Engelhardt, which I always aim to do whenever I see him in the hobbies plots. Came back down to 19th. That was the dude that was just behind us. He ended up getting a time penalty. Unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, it happens when you're abusing track limits like that. It's kind of an easier track to abuse track limits on. All right, let's pop out here real quick. I want to see on the sim grid what race I actually have next. What the hell I've signed up for. I signed up for a few, but some of the lobbies were very, very quiet. Just due to the tracks on offer today. Paul Ricard, I mean, 15 out of 40 here, and then 1 out of 40 at 11, so that's not happening. Okay, so we've signed back up for Misano. And then after that, I think I'm just going to jump into some public lobbies. Not super fussed. So let's hop into Misano next. 23 out of 30. It's not a bad lobby. There might be a few more joining. Who have we got here? So we've got Engelhardt back in. Isaac Moreno. He's probably streaming on Twitch right now, I'm guessing.
John, de la cámara.
Yeah, he is.
Adelante. Ahí salíamos. Arriba. Salía el 21. Bueno, claro, el 17 por ahí, ¿no? Al final. Bueno, ni tan mal. Ahora vengo, voy al baño. Okay, man. See you.
Yeah, so he's going to be in there. Yeah, we've got a few. Should be a pretty interesting grid. I'm unsure whether or not to go with the Ferrari again. Not entirely sure on that. I mean, it was okay. Certainly okay, but I don't know. I think I might actually try the Audi. Nice, steady Audi. Let's choose our... Yeah, let's go with this yellow and black boy. Looks good. I was wondering what the sound was there. Get off Twitch. What time are we at? We've got 9 minutes. 21:51. Alright, your boy's gonna pop to the loo. I shall be back in 2. Alright, your boy's back. Interesting to see what public lobbies are available now once we do the second round of Misano. But thanks for checking out the stream. Really appreciate it. Anyone who's taken the time to view my ass sitting here of a Sunday racing. So I don't think there's any other dailies that I really want to hop into. They're all super quiet today. So we've got a full... I think some of the guys that were in the Misano before this must have rejoined. So we've got a full lobby here now. I think before it was 22 out of 30. Full lobby here, so that's good. See if we can do a little bit better than we did before. I think I'll actually stick with the Ferrari. Fuck it. I mean, it was a little bit dodgy at times last race, but gotta get used to it. Try to get used to these setups. Maybe I might try race setup 2 this time. See, actually, if I can hop in. And do a little tinkering with this. No, so we don't have the setups there. Odd. Might be a different Ferrari. I don't know why you can pick the... or can't seem to pick the normal GTE or GT3 488 Ferrari in single player. It's only the Evo. Maybe I'm being an idiot. But it's only the Evo available. And not the normal or the older edition 488, which I tend to use over it. I don't know why. I just find the Evo to be a little bit more harder to control, I suppose, for lack of a better term, as a blanket term. Just harder to control altogether. I wouldn't mind a race in Nürburgring actually after this, or Monza. Nürburgring or Monza, I think I'm going to aim for after this Misano race. Monza can be a little bit hectic at times in open lobby, but always makes for interesting racing. Interesting content, at least. I'll either get killed by someone or I'll have a pretty okay race. It was one or two ways. Very rarely anything else in Monza. It was such a shame. In the other race, that dude just touched us behind. I don't actually know who would have got much further. There it is, just a little tap. Kind of fucked up with our momentum, and then we lost the back of these two guys. Ended up catching up to this guy. He got a penalty in the end, but yeah, I don't know. Just kind of lost momentum a little bit after that. I'm not sure if I had any damage, but the car was definitely, I don't know. Just found it a little less drivable. Shame. But yeah, you could see. I think that was Engelhardt in the background there. Don't know if he got tapped by the Ferrari. Pretty sure he did. But that's when I went out a little bit wide as well. Ah, yeah, he did. So he got a tap from the Ferrari. And I ended up going wide here because I could have swore he was just dive bombing in, so I wanted to avoid that. Then we just lost more time to the guys in front again. McLaren in front, I can't... oh yeah, that was on the straight. Got a really bad exit out of there. We always brake earlier, come out faster here. He really lost it there. Got a really good good exit. Had to get off the power a little bit actually for that one and pass him into T1. Pretty sure we kept the inside then for T2. Oh no, he repassed us. Always have good battles with Engelhardt. So dude behind here. A little tap from that lap. But never dive bombs. Never anything like that. That's why I'm confident staying on the brakes where I am there with him behind. But all in all, Misano, yeah, first race of the night was a good race. Shame about the end, just kind of running out. Couldn't really catch anyone. No one behind us either. The person in front and behind us both got drive-throughs. So we're kind of handed 11th place. I think we probably would have lost it to the Bentley. Eventually he had more pace than us. He was definitely faster. We would have eventually lost that. And we weren't catching the Ferrari either. He was way too fast. And we are here now, boys. Fucking sitting around like a jackass waiting for this. The only thing about this grid actually, so you've got the shorter race, it's 25 minutes. But then you've also got the longer race, which is all in all an hour and 15 minutes long. But then can't really go back to back into any races. I mean, the closest you can get back to back is these ones where you've got 10-15 minutes in between. But the longer races, you've got 45 minutes in between anything because they only run on the hour. It's the only thing I find frustrating about it. If I have a longer race, not usually much I can do in 45 minutes on Assetto. Not unless I get into a lobby that's just about to go into a shorter race or that has a short qualifying before it, but is what it is. Alright, we should come up here now any moment. Get some practice in. I don't know if I have a custom setup for the Audi R8 Evo for Misano. I can't remember if I uploaded it into Assetto. We'll see. So I was hitting low 135s with the Ferrari. And the Ferrari's actually not a car that I'd driven around. Oh no, wait, no, I did one sim grid before in the Ferrari in Misano. Not a car I use often though. But setup was good. I mean, usually I'd be around the low 136s, now low 135s with the new setup. So it's obviously doing something. Although I do think you should probably get as good at a track as possible. I mean, to the point where you're almost on par with the best before you look at setups, in my opinion. But I'm just a jackass and I go the complete opposite way around, where I just trying to shortcut things every now and again. Alright, here we go. Yeah, let's hop in with the Audi. See what we do. I do like the Audi as an overall car. I use it quite a lot. Always found it reliable, steady, easy to control, and fast. Let's get our headphones on here. The heat in this room seems to double when I put on my headphones. Stops so much heat leaving my head when I put on these headphones. They're so thick. You really look at in-ear. Okay, so we've got R8 Evo, Misano. Let's go quali. Let's just try this. So before, so before I could not get my tires up to temperature whatsoever. Actually just going to bring these right up. Oh, it's a little too high, I think. See what it does. And always bring them down. I don't think I'll see many Audis here. I don't think in general it's quite suited to this track or not a popular car on this track. But we'll give it a go. Ferrari was good last time. Excuse me. Oh, I ran plenty of miles today. I'm a little bit tired. First time I've been running in a while. My feet are fucking killing me.
Intake is clear. Push. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat.
So already in comparison to the Ferrari last time, just feels a little bit more grounded. Even on cold tires, back end doesn't feel as wild.
To go, 2 minutes.
So there's a little bit of space.
Car left, clear left.
Okay, a little bit of space is gone, but thank you, sir.
Yellow flag.
Ah, cut that.
Mind these track limits. Please, Alan. Incident clear. Green flag. The leader has just done it.
Right side, clear right.
Yeah, so far. Howdy's feeling good around here.
Sector 1 is clear.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Nearly lost the back end over there, though.
Checkered flag, P11.
So if I had been a validated lap, 135, yeah, 135.9, so the very same as our practice lap the last time in the Ferrari, actually. It's only once we'd got a few laps in that we
Yellow
began to
flag,
speed
stay
up.
sharp.
It's good to see that we're consistent across the cars. So we should be aiming for mid-pack again. So anywhere between 10th and 15th qualify, I think I'm going to be happy with, considering how the last race went. How were our tires? So 27.8, 27.5 to... Yeah, so the ones on the left side tended to get a little bit hotter. Let's bring them down. Not sure if it'll change. Let's go race 1. Oh no, it's still only qualifying. What the hell am I on about? Only one. It's 26.9. I think that was 27.1. I want to look at fuel. 12 liters. Not quite enough. When I get 24, we'll stay out. Oi.
Your
Look
exit
at the
is
screen,
clear.
Al.
Watch the white line. Okay, Alan, we've got 8 minutes to get a decent lap in. Your brakes are cold, be careful.
Car left.
Thank you,
Clear
sir.
left.
Don't want to be tiptoeing around too slow. I want to get these tires up to temperature. Also don't want to be racing these chaps.
Right side. Clear right.
Alright. I was actually going to wait until those two boys behind me pass, but
Yellow flag.
it looks like they were stopped because I was stopped, so...
Green flag, you're clear.
The tires aren't exactly up to temperature yet, but let's see. Gotta start going fast at some point. Didn't think I'd catch this boyo this quick. Probably not the best idea letting him through. Come on, come on, Salty. Speed her up, son.
That's a new fastest lap for Moreno, 136.82.
Jesus. Oh. Well, it's a good thing he didn't turn in any more there. Good effective pass. Squeaky bum time for us both, but wasn't even expecting him to be there. I think that turned so slow.
Yellow flag. Sector 3 time is quick. The leader has just done a 134.34. You're clear. Incident clear.
Yeah, I expect that time to go back down fairly quickly into the 136s.
Sector 2 is clear. Your brake temperatures are looking good.
Shit. That's not good.
You need to watch the track limits.
Up a good bit there too.
Alright, Alan, 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Where are our PSIs at? Actually looking okay. Left side could come down just slightly. Might do that at some point, maybe after actually. I don't think the difference is going to be big enough. Going to make a hell of a difference to our quali time. I feel like sneezing, and I know I'm going to sneeze right when I'm going around one of these fucking tricky corners and absolutely bin it.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Alright, let's see if we can put a lap here together.
V7. Yellow flag. Green flag.
I must be the only Audi on the track.
Sector 1's quick.
That's cleaner.
The leader has just done a 133.43.
Wow. 133, that's fucking rapid.
Sector 2 is 0.35 off the pace.
Oh no. Oh, I got a little bit too happy there.
Mind these track limits, please, Alan.
Fuck it. Been into the 134s there as well, I think. Let's try that again.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag, Sector 2. Yellow flag, Sector 2. Yellow flag. Incident clear, green flag. That's 2
Alan, you
minutes
did
left.
it again.
2 minutes. Track limits, this lap will be
Unbelievable.
completed. Your front
God
brakes are
damn,
pretty hot
just
now.
trying to push. I need to get back around. I should get back around in time for another lap. And then just pray that I can get my shit together.
Clear. You've got half your fuel left.
that complex. Those two turns just feel incredibly steady in the Audi in comparison to the Ferrari.
Sector 1 is clear.
Yeah, do not want to be stuck behind these guys. So a 2-second gap should be enough.
P8. The guy ahead has just posted a 136.05.
Alright, that's better. But we're closing in on it's McLaren ahead. At this stage, I suppose it's our fault for not already setting a lap, so...
Left side, clear left.
Thank you, Ferrari. Oh god, I do not like being stuck behind this McLaren. What's he doing? Ah, god damn it, man. God damn it.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Well, that's us starting... what, we're in 11th? No, 28th? Oh, man. Sorry, Rugna. Was not expecting them to break that early. Oh, he'll be alright. He'll live. He breaks where he wants when he's in front. But by the looks of it, he's not going to be in front of us to start, so that's only a good thing. Okay, let's move past it. We'll be alright. I don't know where he is. 23rd. Hopefully I don't come across him again. I have a feeling he's probably going to try punt me. Okay, current setup. Let's get a race setup going here. As far as I remember, about 27.1 on the right, 26.8 on the left. Actually, let's bring that up. Fuel and strategy, 2.6 per lap. Ay. Let me get my trusted fuel calculator. If you don't use a fuel calculator for your races, I highly recommend it. SimGrid has one, or there's one called mythic.net, MYTHIQ. Odd name, but it's a good calculator. One I use most of the time as I can put it on my phone. 45 recommended. And do the typical 6 liters over. Don't want to be worried about it. Don't want to be thinking about it. Let's just try have a good race here. I think we're good. We've got our fuel. We've got our setup. Let's drive. And try not to die. And try not to piss anyone else off. So we've got Mad Mac behind us. Don't know if you're familiar with his YouTube channel, but Moreno is on Twitch as well. All good lads. So we should have the Bants and Lols this lap, or this race. Give everyone a
The
flash.
temp is 15 Celsius. Okay, Alan, get ready.
Yeah, McLaren dude, if you ever watch this, sorry for the quali. Kind of fucked up his lap as well as my own, but it happens.
Green, green, green.
Now, I don't know when I turned on the names, but
Hold your line.
they're on. Nothing really I can do about them now, but
Hold your line.
generally don't like the names being displayed up over. I don't know how the fuck I turned that on.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Yellow flag.
Love to play around here. No, don't know how I put those names up.
All clear.
Left side.
They're here to stay by the looks of it.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
I don't want to be too close to those boys because that just spells death right there. Coming into that corner, as we found out during quali. Oh, Mac, he's
Right
dead.
side. Clear right.
I don't know what he was doing there.
Yellow flag.
Seemed to turn in on the Ferrari.
Incident clear. Green flag.
I mean, the Ferrari was rejoining, but
B11.
yeah, I don't know. Mac just seemed to turn in onto him. Wonder what the deal was there. I think we'll have to have a look at the replay. Maybe he was trying to avoid the car in front of him. Oh, little tap.
Okay, Alan, the next car
That door
is
closed pretty
car
quickly.
B.
Excuse me. Alright, top 10 finish has to be the aim here. Almost got in there last race. Jesus. You going so slow for? Need to find a way past this boyo. Just banking on these dudes up ahead. Just battling. Something happens. Now, the last time it almost seemed like this Porsche braked halfway through this complex. It'll be interesting to see if he goes just as slow.
Green flag.
I don't know what he was doing. You see this? They just catch up with him so quickly. It's the best place to pass down into that turn, but as he slows down so much, it really puts me off. Can't get close enough to him by that turn.
Just done it. 134.06.
Time to make a move though, boys, I think.
Sector 2 is clear. Come on, head up. Keep your
Car left.
Oh man,
That's
was
20 minutes to
that
go.
was dumb. That was pretty dumb of him. Don't know what he was doing there. Should have left the space. Bit rough. Ah, shit. I was a tad rough with him there. But no one died, I mean, come on. Little scrape. Man, the Audi seems rapid in a straight line. They ain't getting that past anyone like that. Top 10 just out of reach. And try to get by Moreno here because I really don't fancy
Brake temperatures are fine.
Porsche boy coming back up into the battle. I don't think he's going to be too nice to me. He has the chance. And I mean, to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't really blame him. That's racing sometimes.
E11.
On your right.
Put a car in between us.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Well done, Alan. Great move. Keep it up.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 4.0 seconds.
So big gap in front. Into the top 10 though, so that's a good thing. I can finally fucking take this corner
Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
the way I want to without a car in front of me. Oh, someone's off. Fight, boys, fight. That's what I want to see. Two aside, into the corners. Let me gain all the time back up. I think that's going to be a cut. Wow, no cut. Amazing how much you can abuse the curbs on the inside of that corner. Noted for future laps. Ah, Jesus. Nearly lost the car there, nearly spun it.
The gap to Moreno behind is increasing. It's now 1.2.
But we are gaining on Rats ahead. The 2.2 We were looking at 4 seconds there, thereabouts.
The leader has just done a 1:33.74. Okay, Alan, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 10th position.
It's a shame about Mac earlier.
15 minutes to go.
If you don't already follow him, it's Mad Max Sim Racing, I think, on YouTube. But very good channel. Very good content on there. All SimGrid based, as far as I'm aware. But definitely go check him out. So these boys are right in the fucking thick of it here. So it's allowing me to get back up. I say let them fight. Hopefully someone breaks a little bit too late. I don't fancy fighting 4 of them all at once. So I need them to separate somehow.
Your tyre temperatures are okay.
If they keep fighting, I'm fucked. Ah, that's what I turned off.
Front brakes are getting pretty hot.
I was thinking to myself, it's like the HUD looks pretty basic, but oh, there we go. There's the move.
Left, clear left.
Bound to happen.
Yellow flag.
We're just lucky to get through it.
Mate, that was great. Green flag, you're clear.
I'm gonna get this HUD back up. There we go. I was trying to turn off the names, but
P7.
so past P6 here, there's a gap. Quite a gap. By the looks of it. A gap that I'm not going to be able to bridge because that's just too far ahead. Where are they? They're 8 seconds ahead. I mean, it's not worst in the world, but could have taken that better though. We have Rats behind us now, a second. Head down.
The gap behind is now 1.0. Right side tyres are cold. Half distance. Fuel looks good.
So I don't really want to be focused on this car ahead. I want to see this gap to 5th. I see that come down. Obviously with that coming down I'll get ahead of this guy, but we've got 8.5 seconds now. Let's see what it's like at the end of this lap. Seventh. I'm not exactly unhappy with that. It's a good result. Oh shit.
Car left,
Wasn't paying
clear
attention.
left.
I was looking for my braking marker and I completely missed
Come on,
the
Alan.
braking marker that I was looking for.
Get him back.
But good thing I didn't hit a Lexus guy. That would have been way worse. Now we we got Rats to get back by again. Bit easier the last time he was involved in that accident here, but not exactly taking his time either. He's a good bit of pace.
Eighth place. Equally paced every lap now, mate. There might still be chances here.
And he's going to make a move sooner or later. Interested to see whether that move comes together for them. Depends where he makes it. Oh, he's made a mistake.
Car right. Clear right.
He's made that one before. Too much curve there. Gets the back of the car. Unlucky. This dude in the fucking Lexus can't be touched. Everyone that comes close to him hooks up. Maybe he has one of those James Bond cars. Fucking oil coming out the back of it or something.
You've used half your fuel.
Shit. Track warning number 1. I'll take it. Oh, into the 134s. I'm happy with that. I was trying for so long to get into the 134s in a lap time here. Watch the car in front, Al. And bullshitting, and then I go into the back of him. Tell you what, he brakes so early for this corner. So that's something to mind. If I can ever get close enough to him by that corner. Definite point we can outbrake him safely enough. So we've completely lost fourth onwards. Car must have retired ahead of us. Because we'd gained a position since. Oh, I nearly lost her there. Just trying to get up close to the back for here, but just not close enough to dive it up the inside.
P6.
Here's our chance here, I think.
On your left.
Had to... Oh,
Clear
God.
left. On your right.
I was still fucking late.
Clear right.
I did tap him there though, so just apologise for that. Certainly wasn't my intention.
On your right.
I had to stay in
Hold your line.
and just
Clear
pull out at the
right.
last second. Just a little bit too late. Overran it. Tough cookie. Tough boy to get through. Got this McLaren on our asses now again. Not making anything easier.
Car right. Clear right.
I had to drop speed there. I'm too slow out. This McLaren is not looking to hang around behind us.
Come on, let's put this hard work to good use. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes
Fair
left.
play to him, he's keeping it clean. Our time will come again, so we'll get another opportunity. A little bit wide there.
Alright, Alan, don't let this guy distract you. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Green flag Sector 1.
Jesus, I just can't get close enough. I have a feeling that this McLaren's going to be the real winner out of this, because I'm going to make a move. Probably not going to work, and this McLaren's just going to fly by.
On your right. Clear right.
Okay, this has to be our opportunity.
Right side.
Jesus. I was dodgy. I was dodgy. Oh, good driving, good driving.
On your left. Clear left.
Don't let him get away.
That was bound to happen. Let's see if he can make a move on the guy ahead. The last thing we want to do though is start battling
You're pulling away from
and
the
let this Lexus get a gap on us.
Left side. Hold your line.
Oh shit.
Clear left.
That was no. I spun him. That's such a shame. I really didn't mean that.
Car
I'm gonna
right,
wait for him.
Clear right.
That was pretty shit.
Sector 2 is yellow. P8.
Come on, dude, where are you?
Right side. Clear right.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Oh god, no. Is it that dude? Oh yeah.
Yellow flag. Stay sharp.
I think it's that dude that I passed pretty roughly before, but it's directly behind me, so. But main thing is Rats is back ahead. I mean, it was purely a racing incident, but yeah, it shouldn't have happened. I mean, ideally I would have just backed off there. So 9th position, as long as we can keep it, not bad. Yeah, you know what? I thought when we were coming through here, I had enough space. But I think I just ended up going tiniest little bit too fast into it. Just went out a little bit wide. Yeah, and then unfortunately, Rats lost. I managed to keep control, but Oh, we have a car ahead with a drive-through.
Green flag
That's an
set
extra
to
position for us.
9. One more lap to go.
Shit, that's 1 and 3 for track limits. Keep the rest of this lap pretty clean just in case. So not a bad race all in all. Want to take a look at the replay and just take a look at that incident with rats. I mean, I'm saying I'm fully up blame for that. But it'd be interesting to see nonetheless. Oh,
P21. Okay, we're done.
yeah, so a good race. Shame about the incidents. Yeah, there's a McCarthy, as I expected. I mean, yeah, I was pretty rough with McCarthy.
It'll polish out, mate.
To be
Forget
fair.
about it.
Gustavo, thank you, dude. Driving as a spectator, you enjoyed. As a driver, I sweated. I sweated a lot. But no, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I gotta apologize now to McCarthy. So, I was expecting actually to come into a barrage of messages from some people here, but where's who was that rat? Yeah, really good racing from Rats, and then Setano as well, which I'll pop a message in. Yeah, that was seriously good defending from Setano. I mean, yeah, two opportunities on him coming into the same corner both times. First time I completely overran. Second time he just, yeah, I mean, the best defending you could probably set up for yourself there coming into that turn. Oh, I'm going back into setup here. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, Gustavo. The Porsche, it was McCarthy. If you're talking about the end there, early on in the race, what happened? I think he ended up hitting into the back of me and overtaking me. Something happened with him, but yeah. So then I caught up to him again and I got him into that really tight right-hander, but I basically just pushed my way through. I mean, it wasn't a good overtake. It wasn't a nice overtake. It was fairly spicy overtake. I basically just caught the inside of his car and just brushed against him the whole way around the corner. So I can kind of understand why he's mad at me. I mean, I'd be the same. I'd be just as pissed off wondering What the fuck, man? The only thing I'm happy about is that when he was behind us again, he didn't seem to really want to push into us or kind of fight back as some people do. It's you get some people and they make it their mission after. Let's see. Okay, boom. We'll head right back into a Nürburgring. Let's stick in the Audi. Yeah, it was. I think everyone at the beginning was just tiptoeing around. I usually find that in the sim grid more so. I think everyone's very conscious of not wrecking each other's race. Yeah, everyone's just super slow before the race. Actually just looking at my chat widget on the stream, and it's not fucking working. I spent like half a day trying to get that chat widget to work, so I could see the messages coming up on the screen, and it's not working. So Gustavo, sorry. I'm just looking to the left here. I have my display down here, so I'm reading your messages, but they're not showing up on my display or on the YouTube stream for some reason. So Gustavo, if you know about streaming in YouTube and OBS setup, feel free to divulge me in the ins and outs of trying to get that freaking chat widget to display on the screen as well. That'd be awesome. But I really appreciate checking it out, dude. Taking the time to look at my sweaty bald head sweating to death here in the summer heat. Appreciate it. Where are we? Okay, so we're 55 seconds left in qualifying. We're not going to get a lap in, so we might as well start from the back and see how we do. We actually did this race earlier. We qualified in second, but we decided to start from the back. Good man. So the names. Yeah, man, when something like that pops up, I'm just like, what the fuck did I press? What did I do? And how the fuck do I get rid of it? So let me see here. I'll have a look at the HUD menu there now in a second. When I load a Even Nürburgring race 1, and we're at 31 degrees. Get all this done before the race so I can have a look at that HUD shit. I'm guessing going around 48 liters is probably sufficient, but we'll come back. We'll take a look at that before we start. So I can't drive here. Yeah, so the HUD, the HUD menu, I'll have a look at it there now in a moment. But I know it's something to do with this right. Good man. I might try the V. I still have to set up my shortcuts. I still actually have to get my keyboard attached to the rig somehow. I just find... I mean, you spend so much money on rigs and, on equipment for sim racing. And then you look at stuff and they have sim racing coffee cup holder, sim racing keyboard tray, and I get it. Keyboard tray, yes. Coffee cup holder, maybe not. I mean, I have a floor, I have a shelf there, but yeah, they're so expensive too. So I really want to get my PC or my keyboard somewhere around here where I can easily access it, or eventually maybe a Stream Deck, something I can set all my shortcuts to. What's the pole time on this? 1:54, rapid enough. Not a slow time by any means. I've got Dr. Doolittle here in 26th as well. Didn't set a time. So a full enough grid. We've got 30 cars in here. So let's see how we do. I ended up doing this race earlier. Started in 26th, finished in 4th. 20-minute race. So we decided to start from the very back and just work our way up. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it makes for pretty good content, pretty interesting viewing. And then other times it's a fucking disaster. You come up to someone who may be a little bit slower, but is dead set on giving you the best fight of your life. And then it just ends in disaster. So it could go one or two ways. Just remember that. I said it there now before I actually get into the race, because it could be a quick one. But I love this track. Love this track. Challenging one, but I love it. All right. V. Hey. Gustavo, my new favorite man. Fucking V. Good man. Thank you very much. Don't know why that bugs me so much, just having that extra layer of display on the screen. I think there's enough there. I don't like seeing the names of people. I don't like seeing the names of people I kill on the track. When I spin someone out, I don't want to know their name. It just makes me feel worse. Okay, set up. We had, yeah, I think we'd already gone with the race 1, fuel and strategy. So 3 laps, over a 2-minute lap. Then I'm going to go 44 liters, more than enough, and just forget about it past that. Excuse me. Yeah, let's okay, let's chance the tires with that. Something I'm very hit or miss with is the PSIs. Sometimes I get them bang on, and then other times I miss them by a mile. But thanks for the tip, Gustavo. Appreciate that one. Let's see if we can get an exciting race in here too.
Minutes. Okay, get ready.
Oi, 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 oi. Calm down, Al. Calm down. Just trying to heat the tires. Fucking spins the car 360. Yeah, I agree, Gustavo. Amazing track. I actually never used to like it, but that's because I was never that good at it. But I suppose it's the same with any track. Once you actually learn it and get consistent at it, you begin to find a way to enjoy it. You begin to find the nuances of each track really interesting.
Green, green, green.
Car right.
But yeah, T1 on this track
Still there.
can be an absolute fucking train wreck.
Still there.
I'm going nowhere here, so just gotta back out.
Clear right.
Everyone's being respectful though. We got this Bentley on the inside or something, I think. I don't know who's in here. Oh, Jesus, we
Still
we
there.
avoided that carnage. Good thing we stuck to the inside.
Hold your line. Still there.
Green flag sector 1.
Still there.
Aye, 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 aye.
Car left.
Well, that was inevitable. I seen that dude up the inside there,
Hold
and
your line.
a lot of people just
Clear left.
break way too late there.
Decent start. We can build something from here. That's barely
One of those corners, the gap stays open for so long, people think that it's not going to close, and before you know it, there's a car in front of you. McLaren's a bit wild in front. Thanks, Gustavo. I think I'll need it this race.
Left side. Hold your line.
But we'll try have a good one.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Ah, didn't want 2 wheels in the grass there.
On your left.
Jesus.
Clear left.
Threading the needle.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Car left.
Green flag, you're
Still there. Clear left.
We're up to 17th.
Right side. Clear right.
Good thing Mr. Doolittle backed out there because I don't think we were making it through there. Jeez, the Aston is a bit rough. Ah, shit. That's what I get. Looking at the car in front too much, not the race line. Oh, Jesus.
On your
Porsche. Or that Bentley.
Hold your line. On your
Ah,
left. Clear left.
Jesus Christ.
flag.
Left side, clear left.
Green flag, all clear.
Bloody hell.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh man, this is a disaster. Ah, I gotta let him go. I gotta let him go. That's if he fucking turns around. He's taking his... Ah, jeez, he's doing a 3-point turn. I tried to wait for him. Fuck it. I shouldn't have been that close to the back of him.
You're clear, incident clear.
It was unfortunate. But hey, this is... How much can you do in 16 minutes? Let's see. Don't think I have any damage. If I do, it should be minimal. 40 seconds damage. You fucking sure? But anyway, let's got unlucky with that Bentley. I don't know why. So close to us, just tapping us like that, but shit. Okay, so we got a group of cars up here.
B26.
Yeah, not the best start. Oh, that's going to be a track limit. That's warning one.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
There's a free place. Need all of them I can get. One of the things about starting from the back, always a risk involved.
Incident clear, green flag.
One's dying up ahead again.
Left side,
Yellow flag.
clear left.
Green flag, you're clear.
So I think a top 15 finish would be good. But there's a fair bit of gap now between these few. Jesus, what's he going so slow for?
Yellow flag, stay sharp. B22.
Jesus, Ferrari, come on. Get around the corner.
On your right, clear right.
Someone dead.
On your left,
Oh, no.
right.
I tried to avoid him too. Jesus. When it goes wrong, it really goes wrong.
Seen a little bit of aero damage.
You know, we gotta see it out though.
Green flag.
46 seconds of damage. God damn, we were unlucky that time. Alright,
Car left, clear left.
it's a free place. Oh god.
Yellow flag.
I think now we can only hope to regain back up to this little group of cars that were up here. We are well behind at this stage.
Green flag, all clear.
But it looks like a little bit of a battling going on ahead. Jesus. All over the place there. Really clear track.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear. Okay, Alan, halfway home, fuel's good. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. This is okay. Keep those exit speeds up.
So car feels a little dodgy. Definitely know it has a little bit of damage, but
V21.
E21 is not where we wanted to be halfway into the race, but doesn't always go to plan, I suppose. Would be track warning. Okay. Good, no time gained. Shit, man. Probably the worst I've ever taken that turn. Just as Gilotto ahead made a mistake, so we should have capitalized on that.
The gap's now 1.3 seconds.
So, been a bit of a nightmare race, really.
Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
But we're still lapping faster than the guys ahead, so not so bad. We'll catch them eventually if we can stay consistent. Jesus. Nearly lost old Betty there. We have him thinking about us. He knows we're here. It's only a good thing. Actually a tricky enough track to overtake. Pretty tight.
Okay,
E1 is probably the best option.
fuel.
Could have got a better exit there.
Brake temps are good.
No moving under braking. Pick a line, son. Pick a lane.
Right side. Clear right.
Brilliant. Nice one.
Alright, so we're past him.
Alright, Alan, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Come on, man, keep pushing.
Need to get off that inside curb. And riding it all race.
Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you.
I think I can get at least, I think 19th, 18th by the time the race is over. What, we got about 3 more laps? Just depends how quickly we can get by them.
The leader has just done
Oh, yeah, yeah. That was dodgy.
154.56.
Oh, he's gone wide. Come on.
Far left.
Oh.
Clear left.
Come on, Alan. Push,
Jesus.
push, push.
Squeaky bum time. Thought I was going to clip him when he was coming back onto the track there.
Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
So I think 18th is a reasonable position to finish,
P90.
considering the race we had.
On your left. Still
Nice and
there.
respectful.
Clear left.
Good work, mate. Keep it up.
Although it's the last lap, maybe something might happen with these three boys up ahead. You never know. Nice and close together, so you never know what could happen. Ah, so one more lap, I think. Makes me feel a little bit better. Maybe I might be able to catch up to these guys. I forgot I was so far behind the lead. Come on, boys. Come on, battle it out. 3 wide into the chicane. Why not? There we go. There's a straggler. Oh, don't close the door on me, dude. Someone was going to lose in that.
One more lap to go.
Oh, I knew something was going to happen.
Yellow flag. Stay sharp.
Yoink. I'll take those 2 places. Thank you very much.
Incident clear. Green flag.
I don't know how that Lambo ended up hitting into him. I mean, he broke before I did, and I broke well early for that corner. I think I definitely had pace for a top 10 finish. I hadn't got killed so many times. Don't know who that was that I killed in the McLaren towards the start of the race, but I'm expecting to see a message about it in the chat, because I think he retired from that point. I wouldn't be surprised if he left a little bit of a snotty message and fucked off out of there, but I wouldn't blame him. It's pretty shitty from me. Pretty shitty move. Another lap, we could have got more places, I think, but
P21. Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
Left side. Clear left.
yeah, pretty disastrous race all in all, but that was okay. You know, for a public lobby race, not so bad. I enjoyed that. At 80. Yeah, not a bad race. All right, let's go for one more. One more. My ass is getting tired here. I'll have one more race, public lobby, and we'll see about hitting the bed. Getting late here. Ooh, Monza. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, Ferrari 488 GT3. Nice. Straight in there. "15 minutes qualifying. Good, good. Plenty of time. Get it set up on the way here. All right, let's bring it out. I think we're good with that. Yeah, Gustavo. Not bad for a public race. I mean, hit or miss, isn't it? Some of them you join, you're like, oh, you know what? It's not so bad. And then others, you're just like, Jesus, this is why I don't do this. But yeah, not bad. I mean, the majority of ones that I enter aren't so bad. There are a couple of beginner lobbies on Assetto Corsa. The lobbies you see, they're for beginners. So, you know, you'll go in and you'll see a sea of red where their numbers are. And at that point, I'm just like, nah, fuck that. I'm out. For the most part, though, good racing. Just got unlucky a few times in that. But still actually an okay finish. Pretty happy with 15th.
Pit exit's clear. We've got 12 minutes to get the job done. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Never used to use the Ferrari around here, but I've becoming more and more used to it now. And just want to get faster with it. I was a Beamer man, or not a Beamer, a Mercedes man around here. Just the fucking curbs around here just absolutely destroy any car. There's no car that can take the curbs around here at the chicanes. Oh, tires are very cold. Jesus. I want to get these tire temps up a little bit more before I push, I think. I think actually another warm-up lap. I'm just going to stay out, push a little bit harder. One more warm-up lap before we start to push a little bit. Tires are still really cold. I think I might actually need to pump them up a few clicks.
The leader has just done a 149.00.
Yeah, I don't think these tire temps are coming up close to where I need them. Let's see what this lap ends up being. I'm guessing around a 150. Car just feels fucking wild. I guess around a 151 maybe.
Just done a 148.82.
Ah, not bad actually. 148.9. But yeah, these tires need to come up. That's a fact. So we are live on Twitch, guys. Simrace Noob. Where are we? Set up. Current setup. All right. Let's try this.
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line. Blue flag. Okay, Alan, you've got 10
Excuse
minutes
me.
of fuel remaining.
So first lap wasn't actually so bad considering our tire temps were so off. Well, we can pull out the bag here. Get this warm-up lap in.
Brakes are pretty hot now.
Ah shit.
Tyres are cold, watch out.
Don't have to tell me they're cold, Jim. I can feel them. Alright, well I was about to say I'm gonna slow down, let that dude get up ahead a little bit more, but the situation kind of sorted itself out.
You're clear, incident clear. Yellow flag.
Alright, let's try put in a little bit faster of a lap, but our tyres are still cold.
Green flag.
Let's see here, we'll keep going, so we'll put in a few laps. We should come up to temperature this time.
Green flag sector 3.
Shit. Bad exit.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Yeah, I found the Ferrari to be pretty good.
Sector 3 is clear.
I never really liked racing it before, but
Protect. Off the pace.
he says as he bins it.
Okay, Alan, we need to watch these track limits. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes
I want to
left.
go out and under this dude.
Yellow flag.
Clear left.
Blue flag. Green flag, you're clear.
At least it helped us get the tire temps up a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can do the better this lap. Nope.
V6. flag sector 3.
Alright, so we're up. But I need to sort out that exit though.
47.84.
I'd kind of like this dude to get out of the way though. Ah, good man. Thank you. Ah, no. That's alright. Thought we were going to go flying there. Never really sure what way that curb's going to make the
That's
car
half
act.
fuel. You've used half your fuel. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Incident clear, green flag.
Alright, so not bad. We're up half a second.
That's your fastest lap. That lap time was 1:48.44. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Ah, shitty exit. Lost all the time. I'm just trying a little too hard. Jesus, these tires are still not anywhere near where I need them to be temperature-wise.
Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace.
I wonder I can't get the lap time down. Yeah, we're not going to wreck Martinez this lap by trying to stick behind him
Yellow
in
flag.
that corner. No point. Get another lap in. So let's head back here. Yeah, 47.6. Good time. F books. Yeah, I feel as if I could have shaved 3 or 4 hundredths off of that time. I actually have yet to get into the 147s. I don't think I've ever done it. 148.06 or something before. Never into the 147s. Bit of an elusive time for me on Monza, but considering when I started I was in the 153s, it's still quite substantial difference in lap times from then to now. Take a look at this setup here. We'll load our race setup. Oh, race 3. Yeah. 44 litres for now, but we'll have a look when we're on the grid. Cheers, Gustavo. Yeah, an okay time. Okay time. But some fast boyos in here. 147.4. I was in a lobby earlier. Guy got 146.8, I think it was. Ridiculous. They must be skipping turns or something. I just can't understand how they can get that much more out of it. I don't understand people bombing their Twitch links in the chat. one, they're not clickable, and two, very few people, I suppose, are gonna go from here to Twitch to actually check it out at that time. Yeah, McLaren's good around here. Lamborghini's rapid on the straights. Yeah, all Lamborghini, Ferrari, McLaren, top 6. Then we've got the Porsches and Mercs coming in. Also popular cars around here. Just 20-minute race. Let's see. I had such an issue warming up my tires there on qualifying. Kind of got me concerned for the tire temps here. I think this setup just doesn't lend itself to warming up the tires too quickly. We got 44 litres. I'm just going to leave 44 in it. It's going to be plenty, I hope. I really wish there was voice chat on Assetto Corsa. I say that, but I suppose if it's anything like iRacing, the amount of shit talking you get would probably make you regret the decision to ever add it. But it's quite nice rather than having to type in "good race, good luck," this and that. Quite nice to actually just speak to people. I suppose that's what Discord and Steam is for, but. T1 is win time. All won at T1. Yeah. Not a clue why the chat isn't working, but I'll look into it. As long as I can see your chat here, I mean, it's not so bad. It'd be worse if there was people chatting and I couldn't see it, reply to it. I'd look a bit snobby, I think. So I'm just happy that I can see it, chat to you guys, so all good. I'll sort it out during the week maybe. Still getting used to this whole live stream thing. I'm kind of used to recording the videos, but thought I changed the view there. I didn't. Yeah, voice chat could get a bit dodgy at times. As I said, I might regret it. Jesus Christ, why are my tires so fucking cold? This Merc behind me is looking a bit racy too.
Go, go, go.
Left side. Still there. Clear left. On your left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
I guess I
Left
just have to
side.
give up that position.
Clear left.
Fair
On
and
your
square,
left.
he bet me to it.
You're in the middle. 3
Jesus,
wide.
what's going
Clear
on here?
right. Clear all round.
Yeah, I did not want that dude sticking it up the inside there. Ah, God, just like he did. I gotta stay here. I can't move. Where can I move? There we are.
Car left. Clear left. Car left.
First lap
Clear left. Left side.
into...
Clear left.
What
You're
is
in the
he
middle.
doing?
Clear left. Clear all round.
Oh well, it's just gonna end up being one of those nights.
Yellow flag.
On your left.
You're clear. Incident clear.
Clear left.
It's fine, mate. It's just a scrape.
Not the best start, so 41 seconds of damage again. Standard. Oh, a few more deaths up here by the looks of it. A little bit too much curb there, Al.
Right side, clear right.
Yeah, a little bit dodgy. So from 6th to 17th, not the best first lap. But let's see if we can pull some positions back.
B17.
Oh, Books is back in 14th as well, so he'd started in 3rd, 4th.
On your right.
Ah, Jesus, man, come on.
Clear right.
Yellow flag.
I don't understand how he hit me there. He had so much room.
Aero damage. Stay out. It's not that bad.
Okay, more people dying.
Clear left.
Yellow.
Clear left.
Jesus Christ. This is shameful.
Green flag. All clear.
Tell you what, there's a fine art of people who know how to race close to another car without killing said other car.
On your right. Hold your line.
Now I don't like being on the outside
Hold your line.
of T1 when I don't trust the guy on the inside, so I'm going to let him
Hold your
brake
line.
later.
Clear right.
P15. The lap time was at 153.48.
Certainly not going to try go around him because I just don't trust him to hold his line or brake early enough. I've had enough crashes already. Go on more. Yeah, these Bentleys are not liking my presence tonight. I'm sure I'll look at a replay at some stage.
0.6.
But coming in here, I mean, if he had just kept his inside line, it would have been fine.
Stay on it. Keep digging.
I went as wide as I possibly could. Difficult corner, alright, to go too wide, but could have just kept his line, we would have been alright. Fair play to McLaren, putting up a good fight, keeping it clean.
Car right.
Awful paint job on it though. Never seen that McLaren before. It's awful looking.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Jesus. Had to get off the throttle there as well.
On your
I
left.
have the inside line now, so
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
ah shit. Jeez, he's rapid down the straight.
151.37.
Oh, shouldn't I clip that inside curb? I mean, fair play to him. Keeping me behind here. I want Wilco to get in on the action now as well. I've had enough of people trying to go too wide into the chicane up here. If he wants it, he can go on the outside. Don't try it, dude. Don't try it. I'm losing a lot of time behind this McLaren. But good racing. Get off that, Al.
The leader's just done it. 48.17.
Gotta make a move that sticks on this guy. Let him outbrake himself here, hopefully.
That was 150.00.
Car left.
Just had to hold it back for as long as I could.
Nice pass.
So he obviously outbraked himself completely there. I just had to tuck it in behind, and the minute he broke, just stick it out. I was just looking at the 150 board. I was praying he wasn't going to break before that. I think that's probably one of the best moves I've ever made on this game. Nice and clean. Force him into an error. I have to replay that one. I lost so much time behind him. With 4 seconds to halter ahead.
The gap behind has increased to 3.5 seconds.
Break later for that though.
Right side tyres are cold.
Alright, so we're closing up here on these boys. Just goes to show how much time we were actually losing behind that Bentley. Wilco seemed to get by him pretty quickly though.
Stay sharp.
Actually, I think he went
Green flag, you're clear.
went wide on that T1, I think, after we passed him. Where Wilco got by so quickly.
314.
I can definitely catch these boys. Ferrari gang.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. We're halfway home. Fuel looks
Halfway,
okay.
it's been a pretty eventful race so far.
Now 2.8 seconds. Your tyre temperatures look good.
They do actually, thankfully. But I'm thankful I brought those tires up an extra 4 clicks each before I started. They would have been way off temperature with my initial settings. The Halter's kind of brought himself back to us there. Messed up big time on that turn.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
No rush on us. Probably get him down to T1. Jesus, man.
Well done, Alan.
Talk about having to squeeze through. I mean, we both braked in time, and we were both stopped by the first corner, but, I mean, he's just trying to squeeze me into nowhere. I had my nose in there. Well, fair play to him. He left the space, and I mean, once he realized I was in there, he kind of didn't back off, but he left the space there for me. Let's see if we can get up onto the back of the Ferrari ahead. They seem pretty close, these two Ferraris, or the Ferrari and the Merc. Hopefully they'll start battling, allow me to close up.
47.84.
Aye. Track warning number 1. What are the lap times like? So the boys ahead are in the 150s. I'm 149, so I'm about half a second faster than him per lap. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I was happy with that one. I think it's probably one of my best moves I've made, just to be patient, wait until he just wait until he breaks and sneak it out the inside, so it worked a treat. I don't know if you've seen the second Ferrari move or not yet, but that one's not so polished. Got the job done. The main thing. Alright, we're getting close to this guy.
Yellow flag. Alright, Alan, you've got half your fuel left.
Someone's messed up. Oh no. Back marker.
The gap is 2.1.
Yeah, really tight.
You're clear. Incident clear.
Alright, so we're getting up to the back of these boys here pretty quickly. What have we got? Just over 5 minutes. Realistically, maybe 1 or 2 more places if it all goes well. So maybe a top 10 finish.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. V12.
Yeah, these lap times are coming down now too, so all good. We're looking good. We got a little
Okay,
group
Alan,
of cars here.
car in front. The gap's now.
Let's get rid of Matsukara first here. We know it's one thing catching, it's another thing passing. But he's my teammate. I mean, he should just let me through, right? Alright, so we got a run on him.
That's your best in the session.
I think this should be a fairly straightforward overtake.
Left side. Clear left.
Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
Fair play to him. I mean, yeah, he squeezed us a little bit, but it's just racing. I mean, I had the inside line there, so there was nothing really you could do about it.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Now, top 10 is our number one aim. Can see something happening with these boys ahead, though. Our ahead nearly lost it there. Got a bit loose coming out of the
Just 2 minutes left,
turn.
2 minutes to go.
There's a Lesmo too. So there should be one more lap.
The next car is Kern.
Top 10 would be great. So let's see if we can get this last position.
Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. P11.
We ain't getting it down to the first corner. Not a hope. He did get 2 wheels into the grass, so he's compromised his exit. Yes, maybe force him to outbrake himself a little bit.
On your right. Still there. Still
Ah,
there.
what's he doing, man? Not nice, dude. So he completely outbroke himself in that corner. Just pushed us out wide. Not the nicest thing, but at this point of the race you can't blame him for fighting a little bit harder. Yeah, so we're not going to get him, not unless there's another lap. I don't think so.
Last lap.
Oh, there is. Okay, let's try get 10th.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Well, fair play to him. He left us the space. And another few laps, we could have got up to 7th or 8th, I think, but
Green flag sector 3.
so be it. I knew I'd do that eventually. Oh, I fucked it. I fucked it. Yeah, collecting everyone too. Yeah. I knew I'd do that. Just cutting that corner way too much. Yeah, it was only a matter of time before I cut it too much, and yeah. Oh well. Where are we? 13th. Can't really complain when it's all my fault.
V19. There we go, it's over. Bring it back round.
Right side, clear right.
Oh. That was an unfortunate last lap, but I can live with that. When it's my own fault, I find it much easier to deal with rather than when someone makes a silly move and takes you out. Oh. Why are my controls locked? Thanks, Gustavo. Alrighty, that's going to do it for tonight, I think. My ass is sweaty. I'm done sitting here. I'm going to log off, chill out for tonight. But thank you so much for checking out the stream. Really appreciate you hanging out, interacting with the stream. It's been a pleasure. Really enjoy these Sunday nights, just chilling out, playing a little bit of SimGrid dailies and Assetto Corsa public lobbies. Of course, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content just like this in Assetto Corsa Competizione. And if you want to see more of this from me, make sure to subscribe also. If you like the video, just leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate, or I would really appreciate that. Really help me out with the YouTube algorithm, especially with the channel being so small. Stuff like that helps me out a lot. So you doing that small little thing for me to really help me out. But thanks, Gustavo. Gustavo, thanks so much for checking out the stream. Really appreciate you sticking here, chatting. It's been great. But until next time, I'll see you then. So I'll log off and yeah, take care. Until next time, when we until next.